think they can hear the music.
They can hear you. I think so. I can hear it through here.
In your headphones.
I can hear it. Hi, guys. Who's here with me? Say hi in the chat room. Who's here with us? Welcome to Raise the Roof. And go ahead and say in the chat room if you're here with us or not. Can you guys hear the music? This is like a big, grand experiment. You see this person back here? This is Corin. Okay? And so he's actually going to be playing the live music. He's got the great church music going already. So let me see if I can see anyone here. Hi. Oh, good morning, Autumn. Hi, Jennifer. Can you guys hear the music?
You can tell me to either turn it up.
Turn it up a little bit. So good morning, happy Sunday, you all. Welcome to Raise the Roof, and this is a kind of a fun excursion for me. For those of you who don't know, we started a community, right? And it's official a religious organization, and a lot of the work that we do is all about ceremony and helping all of us reconnect with our roots. Sorry, the music is making me giddy. Corey. So today we're going to have a really fun opportunity for. Okay, you can hear it now. Okay, we're going to have a really good opportunity for us to kind of take it old school, you know. And when I say old school, I mean the way that our ancestors, as in all of them, all of our ancestors, communed with spirit was outdoors. You know, nature was the original church. And because so many of us spend time indoors and we've kind of like lost connection with essentially our roots in all of the ways, you know, our roots to our bodies, our roots to the land, our roots to our ancestors, and also our really authentic connection to spirit, to the divine. So for those of you who don't know, you know, I do a lot of angel speaking, but I also do a lot of work with ancestors and helping people like reroot. And that's very much like the mission of the church, is to help us like reconnect in essentially authentic tribe. And really reclaim some of those original rites, passages and rites of passage that all of our families had, which was going outside, talking to the trees, talking to the sky, and essentially learning how to be our own prophets, learning how to read the signs of nature. And all of those things just come so naturally to us, and so does staying connected with our ancestors and stuff. So today is really my first venture in being an official, what do they call it? Like holding our official worship service for the aWake community. But really, it's in deep reverence to the Great Spirit and to the divine as it animates through all the things. And I know a lot of you guys have probably had amazing experiences outdoors. You've seen beautiful skies. Perhaps you've had a lot of the animals come to you, the animal experiences, and those kinds of synchronicities are actually quite natural to us. You know, many traditions all over the world. And I like to focus on the universals, okay, that all people had. One of those universals is that all of us were connected to animals. All of our people revered an animal or two. Maybe, you know, we were part of Wolf Clan, like Corin here. This is Corin, by the way. So Corin, he's my home slice, and was so graciously volunteered to be our DJ. So animals and how they come into our lives are so important, especially if you start seeing the same kind of animals over and over again. Like maybe it's the raven that comes to you over and over again, and you're just like, damn, these damn birds are everywhere. Like you don't make a conscious contact with that. But that's so, over the years, I found how important it is to pay attention to the signs and wonders of nature, because even in the um, traditional, Christian origins, they talked about the signs and wonders, and Jesus talked about that. And I get a lot of hate. Okay, I'm just gonna just level it out. Just check my Facebook page if you want to know how much hate I get in helping people commune directly with spirit, right? Just intuitive stuff. And it's because I get a lot of hate in particular from the fundamentalists, because they don't understand that even Jesus communed with nature the way that we do, that we practice. And it's just the most natural way that all mystics have rolled, to not just believe in spirit, but to watch it come to life for us. And it does so much of that in nature. So if you have a chance, and if you're not outside, or if you have a window, please spend some time, or you can even sit outside. I know it's cold right now, but today is really about connecting with the land. One of our original, the land is essentially all people learned from the land. And when I bought my house, my retreat home, and our sanctuary up in Mount Shasta, that's one of the first things the land told me, was that all people learned from the same ancestor, which was the land itself, the first elder. And so you can think of this land around you as not just land, but a conscious, living, breathing entity, and has a direct connection with the heart of the cosmos. Okay, so no matter what your belief system is, working with nature kind of is like the unifying force between all people, whether you're from your ancestry is from Asia or Africa or Europe. And a lot of people, in particular Europeans, sometimes feel disconnected from their ancestral roots or the indigenous roots. And all of us have indigenous roots somewhere in the world, okay? Whether it's China, again, every continent, all of our people came from the land. And it wasn't really until religious colonization. I'm not saying Jesus did it, okay? It was the people, the greedy folks. After religious colonization is when we lost contact with that authentic communion of that really, man, so supports any belief system that you have, no matter what religion. When you include this authentic connection to the land, to the sky, to the sun, which I'm looking at right now. And if you have a sun available, take a look, because the sun, even in Christian traditions, Jesus was essentially an aspect of the sun, the Christ, the consciousness. And that's why it's called the sun, S-O-N, same thing, S-U-N. So what I love about this nature work and being outdoors and praise the roof is, giving it up to the higher power, surrendering. We've had a long year, a really long, life, now that I reflect. And if we don't get into the practice of truly giving it up from our hearts, even beyond just prayer, how we learn, just really giving it up to a higher power. And the best way for me to know how to do that is to go outside and realize how small I am, and how these forces that be in your lives, that have really brought us all together today, are always waiting to share their love, their support, and their medicine. So today, we're going to get some of that going today. We're going to do cleansing. I'm going to whip out some sacred tobacco. We're going to do an offering. And again, all of these things are not just from one tradition. It's from all of our traditions all over the world. And one of my passions is helping people remember how to come back into balance with themselves in the world, and realize they're a child of it all. And so I want you to think about what you love about nature. What do you love about nature? Are you like a mountain person, a water person, a desert person? You love winter or fall? Because whatever you love outdoors is usually an indicator of some allyship, some powerful medicine. And all of our people had a worldview called animism. And this is before, kind of science took hold. But all of our people knew that the earth was alive. It knew that it wasn't just alive, but that it was conscious. And then they knew that it wasn't just conscious, it was actively instructing us and teaching us. And that's how our people learned how to thrive. And if you are in some deep water right now, going through some deep shit, that's why we're outside. Okay. And I go outside whether it's raining, snowing, whatever. When it's time for me to go outside, I go outside. I duke it out. Because today is a day for you to really let it go, whatever this issue, whatever's going on in your life. And we're going to talk about how to bring in the essence of protection. And again, this notion of protection is also a universal. Okay. We can call on the higher power. And so I just want to let you know that my perspective on, a lot of people give me hate. Oh, the angels, there's only Jesus. Okay, whatever. Here's the thing, is that it's all connected. And so when you have a fundamental understanding that this beautiful spirit, whatever it was, created all the things, and you revere it with an open heart, then every aspect, whether it's a bird or it's a tarantula in your home, is like a message, a communication. So if you're looking outside, you can already kind of catch a vibe, if you will, already start opening up your heart and mind as we get into the prayers and we get into the cleansing. I'm going to do an offering. And since we're in harvest time, it's a wonderful time for you to really also reflect on this year. Harvest time is your time to really look at the fruits, the vegetables that you've grown, to literally look at your harvest. And some of you might be not happy about your harvest right now. And some of you might be really in celebration. You might have had some real amazing things happen for you. Whatever those things are, we're gonna dig into them. So if you're available to look outside, let yourself look outside and be outside. Okay. And if not, there's this house. I was actually wanting to be in Shasta, but we had some shenanigans. So we're at my home front, and you'll notice a little compassion goddess Guadalupe. To me, she represents the great mama. And we all have a big mama and a big papa and some siblings, and siblings in spirit. To me, I consider the angels cosmic siblings, our cosmic ancestors. So over the time when I do these for us, we'll be talking more about little aspects of the great power that lives outside and how we should be outside a lot. So who's here? Hi, Colleen. Okay, so again, the greatest power starts in your heart. It's not a belief system, okay? The greatest power starts in your heart. And it also lives in your bones, all right? So your ancestors are so important. That's another thing we've been disconnected from, and we're taught it was evil to talk to dead people. That's like saying it's evil to talk to your family. Okay, sometimes it is. Sometimes it's like, that's a good idea. I don't want to talk to you guys. But sometimes it's a really good idea, especially when we need support. So we're going to go through, again, some processes, but I want you to already bring in, what are you grateful for? What are you grateful for right now? So have a pen and paper handy. Have a pen and paper, because I want today to be a chance for you to also just connect with yourself. Maybe you've been grinding hard for the last few months. So give yourself permission to just slow down, open your heart, and receive the roof and the floor. So harvest time is often a time of celebrated for, big harvests, wealth, abundance. But also it's the kind of the end of the year where we start feeling the burn. Some of you may already feel like kind of more tired than you were in summertime. A lot of people think of that time as maybe they feel like they have a diagnosis like seasonal affective disorder, which is what we clinicians call that officially. But really, it's just being part of nature. We go into the darker months and we're called to kind of like go inside. We start going inside and contemplating. So I want you to take a moment and start writing down the things that you're grateful for today, because this opens up the heart, and it's kind of part of how we start our cleansing process before we go deeper and do our offering. So what are you grateful for today? And I'm going to do a prayer, an invocation for us out loud as you open up to what there is already for you to be grateful for. And you may think you know what it is, but give yourself a chance, okay? Go deeper with it. If you can once you start lathering up some ugly cries about your gratitude, then you know your heart is for sure turned on. So, Creator of all that is, Great Spirit, and our beautiful Father of the skies and the cosmos, our beautiful Mother of the skies and the cosmos, our beautiful Mother and Father of the land, and to all of the siblings, those that have come with us today, all of the human siblings around the world, and our physical siblings, to our siblings, the angels, and all of our other allies. We're so grateful for you. And we welcome you. I welcome you into my heart, into my life right now, to help me see that my life is the ceremony. That my life is the ceremony. My life has always been the ceremony. Help me enjoy it. Help me enjoy my life and be grateful for it. And we're going to ask for our allies to come around us and already give us some blessings to help us feel their presence, feel their love, feel their peace. And they're talking about peace for you right now. And to remember that they're saying something about peace. You have to ask for it. You have to claim it. But they're also telling us right now that it's not just about claiming the peace. It's about receiving the peace. So let yourself receive the peace and ask your allies, the spirits of the sky. I hear all the birds chiming in. They're getting louder. Good morning, birdies. Good morning. Some traditions believe that the birds start chirping in the morning, and that when you start opening up your ears, they'll send you, it's medicine, literal medicine, to help you heal your heart and your mind and your body. So if you can hear these birds through my earpiece, let their medicine come into you to bring you peace, since we're talking about peace. Open up your bellies too. How you doing?
Should I move forward?
Oh, you're good. But you can.
I'm so tired.
You can come closer if you want. So the birdies. So take a moment, like I said. I'm going to and go deeper. What else am I grateful for? And I want you to really let yourself feel the gratitude. Gratitude is also not a belief. It's a feeling. So let yourself feel it. And then what are you grateful for that happened this year? It is like an aviary out here, all of a sudden. An aviary and an airport, all at the same time. A lot of air stuff. So the clouds are starting to kick up here. So when I'm outside, I like to read the signs, you know? So let's see what they're saying. Sometimes when you're outside praying, you'll notice sometimes the clouds all of a sudden start doing amazing stuff. You know, when our ancestors talked about the heavens, or when you read about it biblically, they mean it literally. There's great beings upstairs when you're paying attention. And I'm seeing this peach and pink luminous light come from the sun. And it feels like it's coming all the way down into your tummy, like lowering your tummy to help loosen things up, the tensity around your relationships, it feels like, so that you can feel more peace and harmony. They're saying right now, ask for harmony in your relationships right now too. Let the birds sing some harmony songs to you. And you can even look outside and gaze for a little while. Take a moment and just keep asking, what else am I grateful for? This starts the purge, the cleansing. And if you do have a chance, if you are looking outside, take a chance to look at, find the beauty, okay? What is so beautiful that you just kind of ignore every damn day? For me, it was the sky for a long time. Now it's God. Hence, praise the roof. It blows my mind. I literally can stand and sit outside for hours just looking up. What's so beautiful? Let it in, because when you see the beauty in the little sweet ways, it really makes a big impact. And it teaches us how to be, in a way, the children of God, or whatever your word for it, the children of creation, participating in the creativity. You can play music.
Don't you?
Huh?
The chunks.
Yeah, I guess. So the people's land that I live on, I can still talk over it, right?
I think I muted. I think so, yeah. You were earlier.
Okay, I can't hear you though. Okay, all right. I'm still working out the kinks. The people's land that I live on here is, they're the Ohlone people. And I live in the Bay Area, California. There's a lot of hard, very, as it was all over the United States and many continents, a lot of hard shit that happened for the indigenous people. And as you're giving gratitude, it's a good idea to give gratitude also to the land and to the people of the land who may have owned it before us. So thank you, spirits of this land. I'm so sorry for any harm that came to you. And I wish you peace. See, that's some like sweet love-making song. That's like some love-making. See, that's perfect. Some love-making with the spirits of the land and with the Great Spirit. That's the spirit.
it loud?
Oh yeah, it's actually maybe a little loud. I can't tell. Maybe a little lower. And Lynn saying, I'm grateful for the birds. Hey, Lynn or Amanda, um, we're going to turn on some bumps soon because part of how our ancestors communed with nature was through dancing, singing, partying, celebrating, revering. And so this process that we're doing today is to help you get into the, God, there's a lot to celebrate, spirit. We know there's a lot of bullshit going on in the world. That's for damn sure. But if you can't recommit to understanding our lives are really the ceremony, every time the ancestors come, they make a point of letting us know, like, you guys just freaking get serious about your partying, about your celebration. Get freaking serious about your joy. Get serious about it, because you know what? No one else will. No one else is going to do it for us. But this body, this carcass is going to be a carcass soon. So seeing the beauty right now, the gratitude, something they wanted me to talk to you about, just mention, is what does protection mean for you? How would you know that you were protected? Oh shoot, did my feed go? Oh, Jerry is grateful crying. Can you guys hear me? I know it looks like my camera froze. Corey, can you see me?
Yes. Oh no, you're frozen.
I am frozen, but you can hear me?
Um, looks like it disappeared.
Okay, let them know I'm coming back. Tell them I'm coming back. Tell them I'm coming back. Can you guys hear me? Oh, good. Okay. Yay. All right. So, oh, good. So I see some grateful tears. Good. Cleansing your soul. Jerry's got some rain coming. So when we get to the dance party, I'm happy to bring whoever wants to come dance with us up on stage with us. We can throw down some boogieing, okay? Lynn, I got my eyes on you. I know you got to do some slow dancing, but Francis, Kelly, yeah, if anybody wants to come up, we can have a dance party. Karen, you best. So protection, what does that mean for you? And they wanted you to kind of really feel into some repair work. Ah, shit. Is my computer freezing again? Can you hear me, guys? Okay, let's try that again. Hello. Oh my God, come on. Oh, you can still hear me. Okay, at least you can hear me. Protection, repair work that can happen outside that is so freaking profound is, what would it feel like for you to have a parent that was always like so fiercely protective of you, like all day? You knew that you could just call them all day and they would just pony up for you and just be prepared to just bitch slap whoever's messing with you, would even shelter you in advance from harm that's coming. What would it feel like for you if you knew what it felt like to have a father like this, or to have a mother like this? And part of the repair work that can happen, oh good, I'm glad you can hear me. Part of the repair work that can happen for all of us is by working outdoors and realizing what most people, again, most indigenous people, this is all of our people, again, all over the world, will tell you that there's a protective spirit above us and beneath us, known as the sky and the earth. They'll say that the earth is not just, again, it's a living, breathing being. In the tribal places of Peru, they believe that the earth is not just a being, it's like a person. She's just giant. And so, what would it feel like? Again, maybe you didn't have this experience. Maybe you had a dangerous caretaker or two, but they want to, again, offer you more protection and more feelings of protection in this season right now. I know a lot of folks that feel less safe than they felt a couple weeks ago. And so, if that's you, work with the spirits outside. Let the medicine of the birds or whatever is coming around you. If it's a squirrel, let that little yak, that little squirrel yak, help you out. Um, so I'm wondering about my camera. Okay, so we'll see what we can do about this camera thing. So I want you to feel into that, and then take a moment. We'll get the music back, and I'll work on this. Again, this is part of our cleansing, but take a moment and acknowledge the sky as a protective parent that is constantly there, wrapping itself around you, literally shielding you from harmful rays of the sun, bringing all kinds of magic. It's like these damn clouds, beauty. But if you need to know what it feels like to have a very sweet, powerful, masculine figure in your life, just acknowledge this being and say, thank you. Thank you for always being there for me. And then you can do the same for the earth beneath you. It's like we always take them for granted just because they are always there. Just like parents who are always there, kids. And we are like kids, So just you can touch the earth and say, wow, thank you for always being there. And let yourself feel the love. Let yourself feel say thank you to both, and then let yourself receive what you receive back. Let yourself feel whatever it is. And then I'll see what I can do about my camera. Corey, you can turn the music up while they do some repair work, and you can ask them, show me what it feels like to be protected by you. Okay, let me feel it and get into it, go deep with it, get emotional. We have learned to pray in such a polite way. It's the wrong way, okay? Get into it like you're talking with passion, with emotion, especially if, as so many of us, have been walking a fine line in life, just walking the edge of life, trying to stay balanced, trying to not go insane, batshit crazy. Open your heart and receive that from them, and then write down whatever you feel. Let yourself feel the safety. Hi, Michael. Oh my God. Let me get that snake leg up here. I love our community so much, you guys. Jeez.
I'll make quick choices here.
You're making some quick choices.
I only have 2 chill songs.
He only had 2. He only had 2 chill songs. You guys, we have a lot of fun at our sanctuary in Shasta, Casa Condor. I get to meet so many of these people here. Good to see you guys. Welcome in the love of the mother, the love of the father, you guys. And there's one thing that I know for a fact. This is not a belief, that we are siblings. We really are. The more of us that know that, like, the more of us that'll just really, truly have each other's back and help us be living expressions of what it is to just be fiercely protective of the innocent, of the vulnerable, to be such a loving force of nature that you're just not afraid to take an axe to some shit if need be, you know? Something that I learned from the compassion spirit from Guadalupe, and also she's got kind of like an ancestral, I would say, the dark goddess aspect of her is someone that I celebrate called Santa Muerte. And I learned that Santa Muerte, who is Saint Death, that compassion is putting a swift end to things that don't work, right? Like how do you put an animal down? It's swiftly, right? So we kind of mistake compassion for being soft. And sometimes it's just not. Sometimes it's fierce. And it's like lightning striking, right? Our parents will teach us how to be fierce when need be. Father Sky and Mother Nature with her volcanoes. So feel what it feels like. And again, this work is just about authentic relationshiping with all the things, with the birds, with the trees. But today it's the sky and the earth and welcoming protection. So speaking of protection, there's this wonderful plant spirit. It's got a bad rap. It's called tobacco. And all the indigenous that had this plant understood it as, oh, my camera did the thing again, understood it as this great protective spirit that could bring peace to your heart and to your body. So I would like to blow some of this tobacco towards you, okay? A lot of people actually can smell it from across oceans when I do it like this. And so as you enter the week, it's such a blessing for me to be able to do this work with the great, powerful spirit who is known as a masculine spirit, protector. Okay? So if you specifically need some protection, we're going to get our healing on, our cleansing on now. So I'm going to do this. And after we're prepared and cleansed, I'm going to do an offering, and I'm going to slowly kind of create it. And an offering is a gift that you give back to spirit that we've many traditions forgot about. The patriarchal religions forgot about that stuff. But giving an offering is so important in reciprocity, right? When you're asking for something, which we will, because when I'm doing the offering, we're going to be doing some prayer. You're going to be doing some prayers and ask for some interventions or intercession from the spirit. But it's always good to give something back, to be generous with your heart. So now hopefully your heart's a little more lubed up. So when you give gratitude and you ask for prayer and you do praying, it's coming from a deeper place than give me a new car. Okay. And you can ask for more love, more peace, whatever. So I'm going to bless this great, these are called mapachos. This is a Amazonian tobacco. So make your connection to Big Mama, Big Papa, I'm going to send some tobacco now over to your head. Open up your head, clear out the clutter. You've heard of pass the peace pipe, right? That's tobacco. And luckily, these spirits aren't bound to physical time and space, so they can actually travel. So welcome them. Again, remember they said it's not just about asking for peace or claiming peace, it's also about receiving it. So take it for what it is. Receive it. I see you, Heather. I'm going to go through this whole chat room here. Give you guys some extras. Hi, Sal. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome, you guys. And if you're liking any of this talk and stuff, I have a way for you to donate to our church. You can text the roof at 53555. Every little bit really counts. Right now I'm volunteering, everybody's volunteering, but we have a wonderful team, a wonderful congregation, and reciprocity, I guess. It's a fundamental in any relationship, but in particular with spirit. So I'm doing your heart now. And I see some squashed throats here. As far as some suppression of the voice. What else? Oh, yep. So, yeah. Swallowing the truth, swallowing a lot. They're saying that if you know that you're protected, you swallow a lot less. So receive our protection, the protection of your voice and your truth. And I'm going down to your bellies now. Safety, security stuff. Feeling empowered. The spirit can help with that. Going all the way down to your feet, opening up your connection back to Big Mama, this protectress who's always supporting you, nourishing you. And your hands, opening up your hands so you can rock some amazing healing force, some good juju from your head all the way down to your hands, so that everything you touch is blessed by the Great Spirit. Everything you do is infused with love, with blessings. And they're showing me every step you take is a blessing. And again, they're circling back to life is your ceremony. Life is your biggest ceremony. So partay. I'm going to do your back here. Some neck tension, some back stuff. Thank you, Great Spirit. This damn camera. Oh, Georgia, your doggy that's passed over. How cute is there? Lisa, you're saying your neck hurts and your back hurts too. Receive the spirit, girl. Receive it, okay? Receive it. So open, your hands up to the sky, you guys. Just get into reverence. Our people were not cute when they were praying, okay? They were serious. They'd get all sweaty, all sloppy. But crying, yelling, grieving. We have a lot to grieve. That's an ancestor. So that's ancestor stuff. When the crow comes like that, right when we're talking about grieving, that's ancestors. So thank you. And so we're going to do some offerings to the ancestors. I actually have some sweet coffee we're going to put down for the ancestors, for Pachamama. I have some agua farita, some water for nourishment. I have candy for sweetness in life. I have all kinds of incense. So I'm going to start preparing this offering for you guys. I want you to start really from your heart, out loud, praying, asking, giving gratitude. We already did a bunch of gratitude. We just did a cleansing. Now pray. What do you need? What do you need support with? Who do you want to pray for? Who are you praying for? And if there's some people going through some really hard shit, you can give them a nickname in the chat room. We'll throw out some extra prayers for them. You don't have to give the full name just for confidentiality's sake, but you can if you want. You don't have to say what's going on. And if you have any specific issue, like my back or whatever, feel free to drop that in. We're sending out prayers no matter what. Your prayers are going to be heard. But if you want to be witnessed in them, feel free to put them in the chat room. And we'll all look at each other and send each other blessings. So I'm going to start preparing this and start my own prayers for you guys. You guys can pray on your own. Make sure to drop in some prayers for the earth, the animals, the water, for fuck's sake. The water, the sky, for our own hearts, the hearts of the people in particular. Let's pray for some more time for us all to enjoy our lives, to enjoy each other, to remember how to have fun, be together, have fun. Okay, so in here, see, I'm going to light a bunch of different kinds of herbs and incenses, sacred herbs and incenses. If there is stuff that you need to let go of as well, grudges, just bullshit, drama, you can ask. You see this altar? You can send it over there. And I'm going to get out of your way so you can start making connections there. You can barely see her at this point. But Guadalupe, and I have a lot of allies there, a lot of ancestor support for us. If you're rocking some addictions or whatever, anything that you're maybe like not, you're feeling ashamed of, or you can speak that out loud as like a confession-ish, right? Say, take this from me. Because spirit doesn't really judge us. People do. But you could let go of some of those burdens for sure. As far as having to feel bad or guilty. The bottom line is this place isn't a totally easy place to live in. Okay. If we were all like living in the goddamn like mountains, getting fed and sheltered, we may not have as many collective wounds and addictions, right? These addictions, it's not an individual issue. It's a cultural issue. So is depression and anxiety. So if you're carrying this need for perfection, there's no need. No need to be perfect in the eyes of really good parents. And luckily we have some. So cut yourself some slack. And if you are feeling gnarly about something, ask the Great Spirit, if you're outside, hey, take this burden away from me. Help me feel better. Help me find peace. Bring harmony to this relationship. It's way too much for me. I just don't even know what to do. Help me. Help me. Okay? Get ugly, cry with it if you want. I'll give you some time with this one, okay, guys? So maybe. Pray out loud. Beg, plead, cry, laugh. And when you're done, you just say a heartfelt thank you. Let yourself feel what it is, whatever it is you're feeling in your body. The goal over these worship sessions is really to help you deepen the feeling of being in relationship with spirit. Receiving that collective peace. You could turn it up a little bit. Healing for your husband, Suzanne. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Praying for homelessness. Thank you. Health. Gotcha. Oh, benzo withdrawal. Good luck. Good luck with that. Fuck yeah. Okay. Prayers. Seeing them, guys. I'm seeing them. Broken back. Okay. I don't know if you can see this smoke pile I'm generating up in here. So our people also burned a lot of stuff. The smoke is said to kind of go up to heaven. It goes on. It's like prayers going up to the skies. So if you burn incense, but you're not aware of that, that's a cultural, another universal. Is that it's like sending prayers up to the gods, to our parents, to the angels. So thank you, Great Spirit. So after this offering, we're going to play some music. Throw down some boogie, throw down some beats. Because again, that's the way they did it. It's in our bones. And get over our self-consciousness. So I'm going to go over there, make the offering. I have some Skittles. I have some sweet coffee, some water, some agua florida. So I'm going to go over there for a little bit, start bumping probably a little bit. But if anybody's here who wants to come up to stage and boogie with us, I think I know how to do that. Maybe I don't. They made it sound so easy online. And Lynn saying, I feel the pain of the world in my body. I ask for it to be taken from me, yes, and transform it to light. I pray for peace within me and without, and I'm willing to receive peace. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Lynn. Some of us are just carrying the burdens of it's not just our own, it's other, sometimes it's ancestral, So building a healthy relationship with your ancestors, if you don't know how to do that, it's just one Google search, one chat GBT search away. All of our people revered our ancestors as well. All of them. All of them. Okay. All right, I'm going to go make this offering over here. Busting out the Skittles, guys. I think she's going to like it. If you have things you want to offer at your house, just think about just giving offerings of goodness to people. What would you want? Candy, like no doy. Coffee. Some people put out I don't know if you guys can hear me. Hopefully my sound's okay. Some people put out like things like water. I have water here. Flowers, candy, cake, cookies, fruit. Okay. You guys get your prayers on? Self-sabotage. Yeah. Lifestyle habits for real. praying for optimum health. Yeah, I think a lot of us are towing, the old habits. Sometimes it's just a cycle. You just have to just keep on waiting and praying for the perfect timing and for the strength, right? For the protection, for the strength. Okay. How many of you guys can feel the difference? How many of you can feel the difference after just going through the process of getting gratitude and letting yourself reflect? After this, go make an offering, okay? If you didn't already, make an offering. I'm gonna get my bump on. I'm gonna get my boogie on. You guys want to dance? Let's dance, okay? Even if it's just one leggy. If you're not able-bodied, there's some eye blinks. There's those flappy lips. You can get it going. I'm gonna have a Tootsie Roll, okay? For my hard labor today. Remember, life is the ceremony, right? Let's do it. Let's turn it up. Yeah. I love this angel because she shows you how to do it. Big old heart popping out, big old hands. She's raising the roof. Next time I'm going to figure out how to get people up here with me. Oh, I should play some True Seeker. I'm talking to him and his wife to come join us in the aWake community, you guys. If you're not members yet, come join us. We're putting together a lot of amazing events on Tuesday. We're talking about safe and sacred microdosing with psilocybin as a beautiful alternative. But there's a lot of education that needs to happen there. So we're going to be talking about that in the aWake community. Come join us. That's on Tuesday. We have Spiritual Sexy Singles coming up too. Right, Lynn? That's in December. I think it's December 2nd. We're having a show, a talk called Holy Fuck. That's about deconstructing religious trauma and reclaiming our pleasure, reclaiming pleasure and sex and all of those things that we were taught to be ashamed of. Okay. What else? A lot of other cool stuff, okay? Praise the roof, guys. All right, you got to get, it's in your bones. All right, you guys. Keep the celebration, and we will see you in Praise the Roof. Come join us in the aWake community. And if you liked today, make sure to give just a little love offering if you'd like. And if you want to check out our website, it's awakecommunitychurch.org. I'm going to be dancing for a while. Oh, I'm glad you could feel it, Lynn. Glad you could feel it. Thank you, Corin. Are you dancing too? Oh man, I wish I could bring you up here. I wish I could figure that out. All right, let's boogie then. If you guys are hanging out to boogie, I'll stay. You guys remember dance? So great. Are you shaking your leg? God damn it, I want to see that leg, Michael. Jesus. Let me just try again, see if I can get anybody up here. God damn. We'll figure it out next time. Again, I thought I had it figured it out. They were just like, click the 3 buttons, and I just don't see it. All right. But seriously, spirit, they love it. They love it when you're boogieing. They love joy. They love it. It's like a mandate. They love crying too. They just like the real shit. Oh shit.
Oh, this is hard.
Huh?
This is really hard.
Is it?
But I can see dance.
You can what?
I can see dance.
You can.
Because I have to have the next one ready now.
I need to smoke it, it's so cute when I do my chicken motion. Yeah, I'm just rolling up in potions, they're frozen. Yeah, I'm up in that motion, crazy. And so fun, I just wanna take you there, jiggy out the time. So cute, my girls are like so crazy.
I need some lift frozen. Get it in my nose, yeah, that's okay. Come on, fuzzy slippers, yeah.
Like that. I've been no one getting jiggy all damn day.
You just step into the voice, now slide through. You ain't gotta worry what the noise about.
No, you definitely go to. Just got some them, so these smokes on me.
You know it, we got some color, you know it sometimes. And you can know it's like, baby,
I'll show you. Amazing, right? But is that the sun or is it the sun? It's hard to tell, isn't it? It's the sun. It's like wild right now. It's wildly present, if you will, wildly alive. Thank you guys. Thanks, Kelly. Love you. You're protected, guys. All right, get out there and kick some ass. All right? Get out there, you just kick all the good asses. That's it? Is that all we got?
Switch to inside. I might have got a song that is not slow. No, I know, but the time, like the BPMs,
Oh my God, my neighbors, because we have like a really loud speaker. It's like a total rave speaker out here. I bet my neighbors are like, what the hell? Live a little, guys.
She like, hey, no way, it's so fly. Ooh, hey, I'm a kind of walk in the club, put it on my face. On the birthday, cause I like the face. But it goes in my flat. And you can feel when I do it like this. So sweet when you put it on my lips. Hey, girl, can I have a little kiss? Everybody's taking all the slips, and they want me to know what this is. Everybody's just like me, my brother,
Oh, some of you guys are still hanging out. Hey, you boogieing? Who's boogieing? Is anybody boogieing? Who else is boogieing with me? Oh, I love you guys. Deborah. The real, raw, authentic stuff, right, Lynn? You know how spirit rolls. Especially when we're outdoors, man. They like it a little sloppy, a little rough, a little real. So much beauty. God, fucking. We're so lucky, guys, on so many levels. Oh, there she is. Hi. Oh my God. Vultures. Francis is catching her breath. Lynn, you're always kicking ass. Kick ass.
I've never heard anyone before. I can't count or recall what happened before you. Though you were broken, but your heart was open. Though you were broken,
Like your first time. Hilarious.
your heart was open. Something sentimental. Once and times. And I can shake you in the night. I make sentimental. Once and times. You're the different show. And I can shake you off my mind.
Jerry. Avoiding the community, huh? But not today. I go on and I was there. Yeah, just what you needed. I'm so glad. It's worshiping, man. There's something to it. Revering, right? I know if I could get True Seeker out here and actually do live performance, that would be fun. He's been talking about coming up to Casa Condor, so we'll see if we can coincide that whole thing. I'm getting hot. All right. What do you think? Are we ready to go? Are we ready to go? Thank you, Corin. Thank you, Corin. That was his DJ debut. I'm gonna go make my kids breakfast, guys. I could be out here all day, for real. I could. Love you guys. The next one will be on, I don't have it on the site yet, but it'll be on December 15th on a Sunday. And that one will be from Casa Condor too. So whole other level. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me on a Sunday. Party down, okay? Life is your ceremony. See it, breathe it, believe it today.